Live and raw, running and gunning with KG and the Ringmaster. It's the Diggin with KG and Ringy Runnin Gunnin Podcast Show. Coming to you from the prestigious ATC studios in beautiful downtown Burbank, California, where we talk about treasure hunting, metal detecting, and just about everything else. Except for goat roping, corn dogs, llama farms, and unicycles. That's where we draw the line. So without further ado, here are your beloved international superstar television hosts, King George and Ringmaster Tim.
It's Tuesday again, Cage. What do you think about that?
Tuesday, it seemed like it was like an eye blink, and here we are again, huh? Yeah. All right. So it's just you and I again, buddy. So it's, the brains of the outfit is running the show.
Exactly.
That'd be you.
That'd be me, Cage.
I'm just sharing this around a little bit, and then we'll catch up on some gossip, huh?
Yeah. There's
gossip.
There's some stuff going on. Yeah, definitely. There's no guest tonight, and then next week we're gonna have Butch Holcomb, the main dude, the editor,
main dude, chief. American Digger magazine. Right. He is the founder, the brains of the outfit, and the hammer.
Yeah, exactly. He's definitely the hammer, and he'll be on next week. And then we're gonna take a couple of weeks off because we're heading to Florida to do some diving and looking for shark's teeth, and hopefully we don't get eaten by a megalodon,
Yeah,
the ghost of a megalodon.
I saw a fake video, at least I hope it was a fake video of a helicopter flying over, and there was like this shark like the size of a ship swimming by, and it said that megalodons are still alive. Hopefully he'll go after Gary.
Yeah.
On him a little bit and keep us away.
Yeah. We'll have to find somebody that the slowest swimmer is always the one that's going to be in trouble. All you have to do is be faster than one guy.
Yeah. Well, I got like 6-foot flippers, so I'll be like Torpedo Man underwater.
Yeah. I've got one of those little scooter motor things, so like James Bond, so I can just
Scooter motor
thing.
I gotta go back.
Are we on?
Well,
are we on live? Yeah, we are.
We are on, aren't we? Crap! I better quit playing on my phone then. All right. So anyway, last week we had a few winners, didn't we? We had Jeff Lubert as the Lube. He was in the house last week, and he gave away a subscription to American Digger magazine. And you notified them and give them their prescription. Subscription.
Yeah, I sent them all their pills.
Pill popper.
Yeah.
All right. Who was the winner?
That was Glenn Godwin won that. I can't remember what number he picked or whatever, but we sent all the info to American Digger. So Glenn, you should have some free trial subscription or something coming to you. And that was good. And then all the other prize packs, I had been, kind of busy. I had to go to California last week, and I was a little bit behind, but I got everything shipped off, so everything's all caught up. And tonight we're going to give away a couple of things. And KG, you're gonna have to do the number pick thing again, because I haven't had time to organize anything in advance. But we'll do the number pick thing and give away something kind of cool later. Well, here, I'll show you what it is right now, just so you can start salivating. A lot of people love these things, but we're going to give away a whole batch of patches, collectible patches, a whole set of ATC ones, plus all these like 2019, the 2020 Garrett Hunt ones, a bunch of Garrett team ones, a 50th anniversary one. We're going to give all those patches away, plus some silver coins, and probably an Indian head penny or two, and some Wheaties and whatever else, the usual stuff. We'll have a set of metal detecting cards in there with them and everything, but we'll give all that away tonight. Plus, we're going to give away a separate prize tonight. We'll just randomly give away a Live and Raw Runnin and Gunnin with KG and Ringy Podcast Show t-shirt. We'll do that too, and I'll I'll tell you about that one later. But you need to. You're gonna have to come up with another number for tonight's thing.
Another number. Well, first I gotta give a shout out to Seth Shotwell. I got this trophy room behind me. I got all these deer heads, and I got bear, I got moose, I got elk, I got mountain lions, I got all sorts of stuff here that me and my daughters have taken all over the country. But Seth asked me if I had a jackalope, and I didn't have a jackalope. I actually missed 2 of them, but they were a long ways away and running in a blinding snowstorm. Well, he got one, and he had a European mounted for me. And there it is. Look at that baby.
Holy schmoly. That's a nice mount right there.
Record.
That's a European mount.
That's got to be some sort of a record. And they're very aggressive too. I mean, they will
look at those giant fang things. They could take a thumb off.
It's like a beavered rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty cool. I got to thank Seth for that. But
I'd love to know the hunt story behind that. That looks like it'd be a dangerous
I know
hunt.
there was some some attacking was happening and stabbing with pinpointers and stuff like that. I have to go back and read the whole story. But yeah, it was pretty brutal. He's lucky to even make it out of that one alive. But
yeah. Hey, before we talk about what we did last week or whatever, just so you know, we're going to talk about this stuff coming up. People have been asking, because we both KG and I, as part of Team ATC, we joined the crowd with Calico's National Scavenger Hunt that started off last Monday. And I know Gary Penna, he did a really cool video. We've had him on the show before. He did he's the dude that makes all the cool mini art stuff, like tiny detectors. Miniature Man, yeah. But anyway, he did a really cool video and everything, and I know his treasure's been found already. The Eye Giver.
Yeah, they found his, didn't they? Somebody found his.
Yeah, it was on a beach in Florida, I believe. So, but anyway, we've got treasures out there now, too. In fact, I posted the first clue of one that's in Arizona, and KG, well, let's just talk about it right now.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about pop music. Anyway, this, I've got a treasure out there. It's buried out there. Last night.
It'll come to you.
All right. Let me refocus and see if I can come in and do it right this time. All right. So we're talking about the treasure from Calico. There's a token out there, and if you find it, it's $50 instantly. Right away, you got $50 from Calico. You can use it to buy gear and stuff at calico.com.
I think they have them in their magazine.
I don't know. I don't think they do right now. We need to work on that. We got to get them in
there. I'm going to cash that $50 token in.
Yeah. I'll take mine too. For 50 and 50, we might be able to get an NX5.
$100. We'll get some pay dirt.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry.
I don't even remember what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you got this $50 big giant token thing. It's pretty cool looking. And we just didn't bury the tokens. I know you didn't, and I didn't either. I threw a few silver coins in there, Indian head penny, buffalo nickel, a bunch of other stuff. I can't remember what I even threw in there, but there's, if you find it, there should be a set of instructions with each token all over the country, and you just follow the instructions, whatever. You take pictures of everything and send it in, and then they verify it, and then they send you your code to get your gift certificate. But all the other stuff that's in the packages from KG and me, it's just extra stuff, ATC stuff, probably.
Yeah, well, actually, Ringy got his very own token up in Arizona, so he's burying his token with some extra nectar that he put in the bag with his token. So he buried his. I got a token of my own. I actually sweetened the pot. I threw a bunch of, delicious extras in the bag with it too. And I had mine up here in Kansas. Yeah, I threw that's Ringmaster.
That's mine. Yeah, look at that. There's silver, there's buffs, Indians, and that's just some of the stuff. There's some extra stuff in there too, beyond that. But KG,
you got to give them extra.
Oh, all the time. We always give extra. We go the extra mile at all times. KG and Ringy, live and raw. Look at this. Is that stuff in your package then?
Yeah, all that's in mine. I got a Civil War bullet. I got a Revolutionary War bullet. I got two old ancient flat buttons, an old marb, some Chinese or weird old coins, a toy, and in that little capsule, I got a little note that explains what everything is and how to get a hold of me so that they can collect on the goods.
Did you type it out or did you handwrite it?
I hand wrote it. And I signed it. KG, King George
Did you?
on there. So,
yeah, I signed mine too.
And I put it in like
they said you're supposed to sign it.
bags.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I just threw it in one because
I
it
should have signed it Ringmaster Tim.
You should have. I only put it in one bag because it hasn't rained here in like 2.5 years. So I highly doubt there's going to be any environmental damage. But last night, if you look at Facebook, I just posted a picture of exactly where it was, and obviously you're going to need some more clues, but I'm going to have a video coming out either late tonight or tomorrow or something that'll clue you in, but I might be able to give you a couple of clues right now. Does anybody want an extra clue?
Bet you it's in Arizona somewhere.
Thanks, Steve Pacifico. I appreciate that. Didn't know you could see. Well, you must have been checking that angle out. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
so
give them a hint on where yours is in Arizona.
All right. Let's see what we got here. See if I can give any kind of clues that let's see here. All right. Now, I mean, it's practically visible in this photograph, and that's not really helping anybody, but I don't think I have any of the ones that would be a dead giveaway here.
So there's not much dirt in Arizona. So
you gotta really look for a place to dig and bury things, but I'm gonna show you a couple of things that I wasn't gonna show that are from the video, the clues, but you may recognize this area here. I don't know.
I don't recognize that area at all.
You don't recognize
it's like a trail that goes down to some water somewhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of things down there.
That road. It looks like it. Yeah, I like that road. That looks pretty. Just trying to talk right around the giant bear.
Yeah.
Looks like he's scratching his butt on a cacti.
Yeah. Well, so as long as you avoid Bigfoot, the giant bear, and all the rattlesnakes and scorpions, it's definitely off the beaten path. So if you have an idea where that is already, then try to avoid the main areas where you'd see a congregation of people or anything. You just need to head down the trails into the wilderness.
And, it's going to be, obviously somebody's going to have to travel a ways, but locals, I mean, sure, you got quite a few locals around there. Maybe like one of them that watches this show, maybe if they had a really hard day and they needed to drink a beer and have a good laugh, they probably tuned in. But yeah, that's cool. I actually have a lot of locals around here that metal detect. So I'm going to give my first clue to where the treasure I hid is. It's here in southeast Kansas, obviously. So I got to pull it up because I didn't get the picture to the ringing in time. So I will give this clue right here. I know a lot of locals are going to be saying, I know where that's at, but maybe you do, maybe you don't. Can you see that ring?
Oh, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it pretty good.
That's the first clue to where
looks like it says
treasure bag
1895 to 1936 is what I can read.
1895, 1936. Right on, Ringy. Right on. That's very correctamundo right there. But that's my clue for people that want to go after the treasure, But I did bury it. It's only about 4 inches deep, so you're going to have a metal detector or a darn good eye.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Well, we've got, if you look at the map here, if you go to Calico.com and you're looking at their map and stuff, if you click on the Kansas one, it'll take you to our ATC Facebook page, and, that's where we'll have the clues and videos and stuff. Obviously, if you're on here, you probably already know that anyway, but, if you click on the areas.
And we'll post our clues on our Diggin with KG and Ringy.
Yeah, it'll all be out there. But if you click on the actual red Arizona state, it's going to take you to Mike Slater's page. And, I don't know. He's kind of a questionable character. So I wouldn't even worry about doing that one. Just click on the Kansas
Slate.
one. Yeah.
Slate man.
The old Slate Meister. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while. Haven't seen him for a little bit.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff happening though, but that's a really cool thing for Calico to do. They're always involved in every kind of treasure aspect. You know, they're a good company, but we have that, and it's not just Kansas and Arizona. It was in Florida, and I believe it's all over the place.
Yeah, you saw the map up there. It's here. I don't know if you can see it in the background here. Probably not. But anyway,
can't see that. That's
you got Arizona, Colorado, Kansas, Tennessee, Ohio, Michigan, New York, Maryland, Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. You know, plenty of places to look.
Wow.
Obviously, Gary.
That's cool. That's cool.
Gary's was in
Gary
Florida.
must have hit his in the wide open, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He must have just like laid it out on his doorstep or something.
No. There's really, really cool stuff happening. You have some pretty exciting news, I think, don't you, about an upcoming thing we're going to have on our podcast, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah, there's a company you work around once in a while.
Yeah. Here, let's lead into it slowly. Here we go.
Okay,
Let's just see what's going on. Like, okay, this weekend, you know, I was out with Kaner again. We were out detecting, and this is how we've been talking about the Apex and the upgradable thing, and we've had the contests out there. We've already announced about the Apex Find of the Month contest and all this. We're always talking about it, and everybody's like, well, if it's such a great machine, how come you don't give one away? And so we're gonna. How do you like that? Wow. Yeah, we're gonna give an Apex away, and thanks to SPE, it's a plumbing and electrical company here in Arizona, and they are sponsoring the whole thing. So you're going to hear more about it in the next weeks and months to come. But you can win it right here on this podcast. You can win your own Apex complete with the headphone package and everything. Plus, of course, a couple other extras. But if you've always wanted an Apex, now's your chance to get one for free, you know?
Yeah, I hope I win. No, what a great company, though.
Yeah,
they do all kinds of work around your area, don't they? Like
they do. I mean, they do
houses and
everything.
Electrical.
They work on. I mean, they do everything. It's not just plumbing
Cars,
and electrical.
They'll
do huge contracting.
They
work on sewing machines and
astrophysicists.
Yeah, they work on rockets. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna regret.
Sorry.
They're gonna regret sponsoring this event for sure.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff. We got a lot of people that donate and give us stuff, so we're gonna get more donations, and we're gonna be giving a lot more goodies away.
And we've got a couple more rings. We're gonna throw a ring in with the patches too. The coin rings that the guy in Canada made, Borchert, I think it was. Anyway, we've still got a couple of those, so we'll throw one of those in with the silver and everything else. But we were out last weekend a little bit. I think we were out Sunday. I can't remember. And this is how great the Apex is. I was detecting along this fence row, and look what I found. Whammo. I had it in paper mode. And the crazy thing about that was I found the dollar, and I just thought, oh, man, it's all like crispy because it's been out in the Arizona sun and it's like bleached. And it was about 3/4 of the dollar. And then I just kind of forgot about it. And I went about 20 yards down the fence row. I'm detecting along, and look what comes up.
Body.
The rest of the dollar. I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. I found the rest of the dollar, so I taped it back together. And, that's cash for Ringy right there. Cash on the barrel head.
Heck yeah.
So what more can you say? The Apex is so good, it finds dollars. Dollar bills.
What were you doing in California? Did you go to California this week?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. CB's.
What were you down there for?
CB has
Were
a
you
new
down
business.
there because you're just testing out the high gas prices? Is that what you were doing?
Man, I couldn't believe it. The second we crossed the border, first of all, we got checked for fruit. You can't bring fruit into California because they're afraid of bugs or whatever. So anyway, they almost didn't let me in. Just kidding.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I know. I just beat you to it. So anyway, we went in, and first gas stop, it was like almost $5 a gallon. I couldn't believe it. It's just like, seriously? I mean, and it was that way all weekend. But we went there because CB's starting a new business and had to pick up a bunch of equipment and this massive table thing. And so anyway, it was a long, drawn-out drive. It took a whole day to drive in there. We drove almost to San Francisco. We went up to Monterey Bay, which is beautiful. Cool. Here, I got a couple pictures here. Let me throw something up here. Yeah, this is where we were this weekend. Pretty awesome on the Pacific Ocean. Monterey Bay.
Yeah. It's a nice place to lay out a blanket.
Yeah, it is. And then we ate here at this someplace. I don't know what it was. Here's us at Bubba Gump's Shrimp Company. We sat with Tom Hanks and had dinner.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
How's he doing?
And then I visited our warehouse. Apparently, we have a warehouse that you opened out there, and I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, well, you're working so hard on this podcast, you don't get to see what goes on behind the scenes. But yeah, I opened that up. Heck, it's been 6 months ago.
Yeah, nice. Good work, Cage. I appreciate it. And then
Thanks.
Here's
we're
a little bit
carrying the NX 5s and 6s there.
Yeah. I should have stopped in and gave him a card. Here's my dive helmet I'm going to use in a couple of weeks out in Florida.
Yeah. I'm actually a little nervous. I don't know why. I've never dove in the ocean, so I'm kind of nervous about it.
Yeah.
What if I come up freaking 2 miles from the boat and I'm swept out to sea? Me and my young daughter be out there getting chowed down by sharks.
Well, so your daughter's going to be with you the whole time? Yeah, she knows what to do. She'll be fine. She'll drag you back to the surface. She'll do the side stroke and have you like in a headlock and drag you back, while you're on your back. I know she could do it.
Yeah, she probably would. She'll steal my flippers and leave me out there.
Hoping for the inheritance. Wants to inherit all those hammered silver coins.
That outlet store you just showed.
Yeah. This is this is Monterey Bay, but it's Cannery Row. The famous John Steinbeck novel, Cannery Row. Blah blah blah. This is where it all took place. So,
Never
I figured you'd jump right in there with some literary quotes or something. I had a couple of issues with some of the signs out there, though. Look at this. You think that climbing that rock is going to save you from a tsunami?
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tsunami hazard zone, huh?
Yeah. Case of earthquake, run to high ground. And then this one especially was kind of disheartening. It's like, is this sign really necessary? Not sure it was, but
You look guilty.
I know. It was too late. By the time I read it, I already
it's cheaper
drank
than
half a
buying
gallon.
Well, sometimes it's cheaper than buying a $10 bottle of water. Just get it out the toilet.
Yeah, for sure, because I couldn't afford it after spending all my money on gas on the way down.
It's only going to get worse, buddy.
Yep. So anyway, while I was there, CB had to do all these business meetings or whatever on one day. And what do you think I did? Did I detect? No,
detect.
I didn't.
Why?
I did not, because I did this. Look at that.
Gosh.
We got a California scrub jay. There's a seagull. Here's a dark-eyed junco with a little worm in his mouth. I can get on the
internet and look at all those photos.
And here's a red-tailed hawk that just grabbed a squirrel from right next to the ocean and flew it over to this tree and proceeded to eat him whole. It was awesome. And
That's
then
cool. I like that.
And then here's something we'll do. the first person to ID, here's how we're going to give away that T-shirt tonight. First person that can tell me what this is, bam, you get a Runnin Gunnin T-shirt. That's a new bird for my life list right there, baby. Look at that freaky thing.
Duck thing.
It's not a duck, but it is a weird
red-eyed warbler.
You're getting warmer.
Warbler.
I can imagine I can't wait to see all the guesses that come in.
Yeah, that'll be funny. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Yeah, it's just freaky. It's not a plover. Somebody guessed. Blackbird. At least, yeah. Infected pink eye tern. That was Gary said that.
Black oyster catcher?
Who said that?
Oyster catcher?
Hey,
Sean.
Somebody
Black
nailed
oyster
it.
catcher.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
it's a black oyster catcher is exactly what it is.
That's Sean from Florida, the one that was on your team, Bass team. So
Sean, no wonder. He's an awesome dude.
Yeah, he lives by the ocean. He's probably a bird watcher.
Yeah.
Look,
Stephanie said it.
And he can't. Stephanie did?
Yeah. There's a couple people that got it, I think, but we'll have to see who got it first. Yeah, that's it. It was a black oyster catcher. Yeah, they're kind of protected. There was they were nesting, so they had ropes up where you couldn't go any further so you didn't disturb him. But
them ropes were for you to lean your gun on.
Oyster catcher, black oyster catcher flays. Yeah, look at that freaky eyeball though. Just crazy.
My daughter's got that puppy, and it has one white eye, and the other's a black eye. It's
really
weird. Yeah.
It's some kind of. It's like dichromial.
Yeah.
Bizarro disease.
Thing with the eye.
Yeah.
But it's really cool.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Somebody got a free Runnin Gunnin T-shirt. We'll have to go check it out, see who it was, and maybe it was Sean. I saw at least 3 people got it right. That's awesome.
I think Sean might have been the first one, but we'll see. We'll go through the
I had no idea. I saw that thing, and I'm just like, what is that? Yeah, we have no clue. And then there was some other bird we got there that was a new one, it was like a red-necked philanthrope or some weird freaky thing, too, that it swam in circles. It was tiny, and it would swim in circles to create a vortex, and bugs would get sucked up into it or something, and then they'd eat it. That was just freaky.
Really?
Yeah.
We got them cool hawks. I think they're night hawks. And you'll watch them, and they'll flap their wings, and they'll go up, and then they'll flap their wings. They'll keep going up and up and up, and then they'll dive straight down, and they make this weird, whoa sound. And I don't know if it's to, immobilize bugs or what it's for, but you'll watch them, and they'll just go flop. They'll go up. They'll go up. They'll just go way in the hell up, and then they'll dive straight down. And it sounds like a truck going by with the wind.
Really? Are they
cool.
Is it they're making it with their voice, or it's just their sound of their wings?
It's the sound of their, because they're going so fast.
Oh,
because they basically just free fall out of the air, and then they open up their wings, and then they make this weird sound. I'll have to look it up.
That's cool. Hey, Cage, what's the news on the NX5s?
NX5s, we just got a huge amount of them finished here. They're actually made about 20 miles from my house at B&W Trailer Hitches. I mean, they're a place down the road. I mean, they're one of the world's biggest trailer hitch manufacturers, and they make cattle gates and all that. But yeah, phenomenal company. But all of our shovels, not all of them, but we can probably catch up on a lot of our orders, but we're still, they're still making them like crazy. So yeah,
awesome.
We'll have NX5s and 6s.
Oh yeah,
coming
for
your
sure.
way shortly. So.
I know that everybody that's ordered them and they were back ordered or whatever, every one of those orders got sent in yesterday, I think, late last night or whatever. They should all ship this week. Plus, all our distributors are getting their big, huge back orders. So all the dealerships that had run out should all be restocked up within a week or two.
Yeah,
for sure.
And we can get caught up, and hopefully that never happens again. It was the COVID curse. So we're going to stay way ahead of them. We're going to have a ton of them, on stock. We're not caught fully up, but we're catching up. So
we're getting there.
That's
yeah,
good. We're getting there, Ringy.
almost.
Hey, I had something pretty cool happen to me 2 days ago. A buddy of mine, he works for the Job Corps. Job Corps, they take like, troubled youth and stuff, and they teach them how to work. They teach them a trade like welding or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's like a pretty high up in the Job Corps, but he wants to get a bunch of the kids into metal detecting. So he wants to order 6 metal detectors, 6 diggers, 6 pinpointers, and everything, so that he can take groups of kids out from the Job Corps and teach them to metal detect. So I'm thinking I'm going to be up there in July, and then maybe if you're up there in July, he might have us come out there and do a little talk with the kids. Because, anybody, that's the cool thing about it. Anybody can metal detect. Anybody.
Yeah.
You're bored, you don't have anything to do, get your machine and go fart around. You might find something.
Exactly. It was a perfect example was it 2019? I think we did that giant World Boy Scout Jamboree thing, and there were just floods of kids coming in there, and we had group after group that we were training, and you'd start from scratch because, somebody that's never held a detector has no clue what's going on, and within 5 minutes they're out there screaming and yelling and running up and down the hills finding the coins out there, and it was a blast.
We would plant thousands and thousands and thousands of coins, and as the kids are finding them, we're planting more tokens. So we have hundreds of kids from literally all over the world. Most of them couldn't even speak English.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to translate on how to do it. And then they would take off, and some of them, and they would come back. We were there, 3 days, 4 days, some of them same kids, you could tell the hardcore ones that were in there, because they would come back every single day and want to metal detect.
Yeah. Cause it's like the one kid came back and he had a handful of coins. He's like, what do I do with these? And I'm like, keep them. They're yours. You can keep them, And he's like, really? And then, next day he's there again and again, filling up his pockets. Yep. It was awesome.
Remember those, ladies from India? They had their kids there for a while, and then all their kids left. And then all the women from India, they were out there for hours, finding stuff. And then every day they would come back.
That was awesome. And then I remember, I think it was the last day or whatever, they had so many coins and stuff. And then they got into the little coin purses that they had, their personal money, like their real current India money. Remember? And they gave us some of their real coins and stuff.
Yeah.
That was very nice and awesome.
Crazy.
That was a fun event.
That was a cool event. It was a pain in the butt getting in and out of there, though. Remember, though, you had to take a car, you had to park in a parking area, you had to get on a bus, you had to bus in there 45 minutes. Once you got in there, then you had a 15-minute walk to get to your station. That was a pain, but man, it was really cool.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. I loved it.
That was in West Virginia.
West Virginia. Yeah. I'm gonna show you a picture here, a couple other things besides that dollar. What I found last week. This was just kind of funny.
Another thing we'll have to talk about one of these days is the old baby coffin time capsule.
Oh yeah, the baby coffin time capsule. That's still up in the air. I've got the initial footage and stuff of it, but it would be nice to go back and finish the job. It would be. There's no way to actually make it a finale or anything, because we don't even know what's in it yet.
There's a video of it. Just kind of say what it is, and for people don't even know about this. Me, you, and Drew, and a bunch of us.
Yeah.
But what happened? If you feel like talking about it now, I'm just putting you on the spot here.
I'll talk about it. Yeah, I don't care. We won't say where, obviously, because we don't want to disturb. But somewhere.
We were in West Virginia.
So somewhere out there.
West Virginia.
Yeah, we were at this place, and there was a time capsule buried in the 70s, I think. I think it was the 70s, but it was from a class. How the class of whatever buried it. But they had this, for whatever reason, they buried it in a baby coffin, like an obviously unused.
Metal baby.
Yeah, made of metal. And it was, they just put all their stuff in it because it was a handy box to put stuff in. But not that. It just seems like an odd thing, but it was just kind of fun to call it the baby coffin time capsule.
Well, that's what it was.
Yeah, and so we went out there because they didn't know they lost it and didn't know where it was and stuff. And we went out there and we actually found it and dug down and hit the top of it. And it's like, okay, there it is. And then we just put the dirt back on it, and nobody ever dug it up because we were waiting to, for the the appropriate people to be there. Yeah,
right. They want to have a big party, a really big party, a town party, and then they want to unveil this time capsule. But the thing about it is it the mayor of that town?
I think so.
We'll later on, we'll give maybe names out, and then he'll even have maybe even a full show of that.
Right,
but
right.
The mayor of the town, supposedly the mayor, back when the time capsule was buried, put a note in there for the mayor. He didn't know who it was going to be
for the next
30
mayor.
years
later
to read. And then that mayor, the nowadays mayor, he wants to put another note in there. Everybody donate something, then rebury it.
Yeah, and put it back
again.
in. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a fun hunt, though. We did other places while we were there, and found some cool stuff. A couple of script tokens and cool things. But anyway, this weekend I found this cool little toy boat. Say that 10 times in a row. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. And then I found this other thing too, and it was some kind of eagle pendant or something. I thought, like the head right in the middle and the wings.
A dog's head.
But yeah, and exactly. I'm looking at it like an eagle, and I'm trying to explain to Kane, look, it's an eagle or whatever. And we got all the way home, and I'm like, look, Carlotta, I found this eagle pin. She goes, you mean a dog? I'm like,
right.
Okay. And now I can't unsee it, but it's like, when it was caked with dirt, and I'm just looking at it thinking, oh, it must be a bird, And obviously I have birds on my brain, but yeah.
Everything's a bird. Everything's a bird.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Get that back on there. All right. What else do you want to talk about? Oh, I know. Where's my phone? I got to read this. I don't think Mike will mind, but Mike won one of our prize packages the other day, and it was just so funny because he sent us a note about it. I'm looking at something that I sent you earlier. It was like a meme about the public bathrooms. I can't stop laughing about that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You didn't look at it yet? Oh, I don't know. It's just I can't even look at the picture without laughing.
Look right now.
I don't know why it made me laugh so hard. I think I sent it to the group, one of our group things that we're on, but it's not really appropriate to put on this show. It's just oh God, kind of made me laugh. So anyway, Mike won one of our prize packages. I just thought this was kind of funny. I'm going to read it. My prize package showed up today. Thank you so much. I felt like a little kid at Christmas pulling all the great stuff out of the box. With the beer bottle caps and the old sunglasses included, I now know what KG feels like when you send him something. I actually feel pretty proud to be treated like one of the team. Yeah, it was like my actual Stella caps from the show. Were the sunglasses a contribution of Aqua Chigger? That's funny. I ate the food first. The baggie with the coins, flat button, and bullets were really fun to go through. I went for the silver half first, but my favorite was probably the Indian head penny, as I've never owned one. Autograph picture was the best. Now I need to bury the metal objects in my yard so I can find them, in quotes, with my Max. Thanks again. Early alarm tomorrow to go drive 3 hours to look for Michigan's second royal tern. So look at that. There are more birders in the world, KG. You're going to have to deal with it. Another birder.
That's right.
But that was pretty awesome. I'm glad somebody...
that is cool.
I'm glad that...
appreciate you.
Yeah, somebody appreciates me.
Well, anybody that's been around us any amount of time, at first they're just kind of looking at us like, oh my God, these guys annoy me. Usually by the end of it, they're like, either they're laughing or else they just plain old left the building.
Exactly.
You know? But most of them are just like, they're all good. We got some good friends out there.
I just got your text from earlier.
I don't even know what you're talking about again. You got laughing gas or something. Little pig. You're right. I'm going to tell him what I did. Well, Tim sends me these codes to, I have to log in to the Zoom meeting. So I have a big password, and then I have an ID. I have the thing. But once I click on it, I just have to sit here and just wait until he lets me into the chat room with him. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one. And then sometimes I'll be flipping back and forth on these screens because I got this Wirecast software that I have to look at. So I'm not really paying attention to the Zoom meeting itself, which is in another hidden window. So I'm not really looking at it. And sometimes he's just waiting around for, 5-10 minutes, and I don't even know he's trying to get in, So he always calls me or texts me, but got a little upset there.
So I just texted him, little pig, let me in. And he just saw that. Huh?
I just now got it. That's why it was so funny, because I didn't even see it till now. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to let you
dumb each other.
Yeah.
What?
I got to go get something to drink, so I'll be right back. And I might even stop.
What are we going to do? Give something else away, aren't we?
Well, oh, yeah. Hey, in the meantime, you talk to whoever you want on there, and yeah, we got to figure out a number. We got it so that people can guess, like something between some number less than 50, 1 and something, because that way somebody will hammer it right away,
brother.
But
well,
yeah,
go do your
thing. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Oh, brother, here we go. Yeah. All right. Since Tim's gone, I'm gonna give something away myself. Anybody that can I don't really know. Yeah, pick a number between 1 and 51. You can pick 2 numbers each, and we'll see who gets it. Tim will do the random drawing on his computer, and then he'll notify the winner sometime this week. So yeah, I see my buddy Terry is on here. Just going through. Becky's on here. So many awesome people on here. Terry, he's the guy that makes all my bait. When I go out and I catch all them huge bass, my buddy Terry, he makes me all the creature baits for that. So thank you, Terry. I'm going to get you down here. We're going to tear the lips out of some of them bass soon. But yeah, so we got to get Tim, who knows what he's doing? Who knows? He probably had to go take a pill for something, or who knows. But anyway, Butch Hall comes on next week, so I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to talk about Butch's No, I Won't Shut Up book. We're going to talk about that, and about anything he wants to talk about, because he is the legend of metal detecting, that guy. Anyway, don't
you
tell
guys
Tim
talking about me again?
Him. Yeah. We're gonna have a little contest about who could say the meanest thing to you while you were gone.
Hey, that's not a bad contest, actually.
Yeah, it ain't. It's really good.
Kind of a good idea, Cage.
Talking about the pill you probably had to go take.
Hey, I'm using your favorite opener.
Okay, I like that thing. I thought you were going to give me that. You were going to buy me one of those.
That's the one I found scuba diving out at Lake.
I know.
Wherever.
Yeah. I'm very well aware of that. Hey, okay. The number is between 1 and 51, Tim.
Oh, 1 and 51. Okay.
1 and 51, and
that's tonight's big winner.
Each.
Yeah. Oh, they get 2
big
numbers.
Winner.
Yeah, like usual. Okay, big 2 numbers each. Are they guessing? I can't believe these people have no respect for, we're doing a live show here, and some of our friends are just texting things that they shouldn't be at this time. The rudeness.
What?
Yeah, okay. No, I'm just laughing at some of the messages here. Oh, fresh and delicious.
Gary said you went and dropped a deuce.
I saw. That's the one I was laughing at, actually. Yeah.
That would be the fastest deuce in
that would
history,
be a world record.
Think.
Yeah. Would have had to be an ace.
Of course, you kind of learn to do number 2 really, really fast when you're in Montana and you're hunting elk in 20 below zero weather.
Oh,
Yeah. You don't want to keep the old drawers down for very long. You might freeze something off.
Yeah. So, when are we going to go to Montana? Are you're already set, right? So you need to sometime later, you need to send me like the key days where it would be best for me to be there so I can kind of plan what I need to do. Because I actually had a guy call me, the guy that did the original narration for the EMD series, Mike Murray.
He's struggling.
So anyway, our original narrator for EMD 1 through 6, he called me the other day, and he's a big motocross rider and really good motorcycle rider, and he always goes out to Colorado and rides every year. And he's like, "Yeah, are you gonna come with us this year? I know you're gonna say maybe, and then you're not gonna go like you always do." And so I'm seriously thinking about it because it might match up with going up to Montana, be right on the way, and I could stop, ride for a few days, and then head up there. If I don't break
When's
something.
he going to do that?
Early July.
When is that taking place?
Early July. So it might be kind of fun to ride. I haven't ridden a motorcycle since I sold off.
You might have to go through
mine.
Montana on the way back.
No, Colorado's right on the way from
Colorado.
me. Straight.
He's going to be in Colorado.
Yeah, not in Montana. He's going to be in Colorado, riding. So
how are you going to detect in Montana with a broken leg, though? I know how you ride.
I know. I ride like
I seen you go up a hill on one wheel going back and forth across it.
Yeah, I was going to say I ride like a girl, but that's not true because I've seen some girls that can ride pretty darn good. Yeah, you know me. I get by. I remember when I was like 14, we built a motocross track out at my friend's. His dad had a bunch of land, and he let us just build a track. And there was a creek at the bottom. You had to go down the hill, so you had to use both brakes at the same time, and you're going down this steep thing, and right at the bottom, it's kind of muddy, and there's a creek there, and you have to turn right away and then go over a jump. And I was trying to keep up enough speed so I could do the jump and go over the little tiny creek, It wasn't a huge jump or anything, but I came down the thing.
It was a river.
Yeah,
it was a river.
But the creek, obviously had water in it at that time of the year. And I came down the thing, slid in the mud, and instead of turning and going over the jump, I just slid and kept sliding. I crashed right into the creek. So, that's how I ride.
Yeah, that's how you roll.
Mm-hmm.
You ride like Bones rides. You see, he's a prison guard now.
I know.
My brother Bones.
I saw him get maced.
A prison guard at the Montana State Penitentiary.
Did you see
him getting sprayed in the face?
Yeah, I saw him get maced. Yeah, man, I don't know if I could do that. It sounds horrifying.
Well, normal training at that prison. They normally don't mace people, but since he traded on us, and we have so many fans that work there. Since he was kind of a traitor on the
yeah,
we set it up for him to get maced. So
good,
yeah, thanks,
good work,
Howie.
Cage.
Thank you, Howie.
Good job, How. That's awesome. Yeah. He called me the other day, and he goes,
"Drunky McGee."
He called me the other day, and he goes, "Your brother called me the other day." He goes, "I hope we're still friends."
Yeah. Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
No, we'll have a big gathering in Montana or something.
Yeah, that'd be a blast. Yeah. Well, we got to figure out the dates, though, and I got to talk to your other brother, Raj, and see what the deal is there, too. So, that sounds good.
Rick's off Wednesdays and Thursdays now, or Tuesdays or Wednesdays and Thursdays. So now he's only going to get 2 days off a week. So we could probably go out, without him. So
yeah, we don't care about him now anymore anyway. Yeah, he's been demoted. So we don't care.
No, he's water under the bridge that burnt down.
And somebody urinated in upstream that water.
Yeah, a whole herd of cattle. And several humans.
and a black oyster catcher.
Picked his eye out. All right. What else? Do you have anything important to say? Talk about?
No, we're gonna SPE and ATC. We're gonna get together and come up with a plan. We're giving away an Apex on this show. You know, and we'll give you the details on how to win it. We got to come up with the whole plan on how to win the thing. But I think just by commenting, the history of the comments on all the podcasts and stuff should at least guarantee you one entry in. But we'll maybe come up with another plan too. But it'll be fun.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We definitely are going to give one away.
Yeah, and we'll do it. Let's do a little more how-tos and what to look for and stuff about metal detecting. And
we should probably talk
about
about
a metal detecting show.
Yeah, we should talk about that a little bit more. Yeah, we didn't do a real good job of that this week, but I did show you my awesome finds. You know, I found my eagle dog.
Yeah. So we're going to be off the next 2 weeks.
No, Butch.
No, we got Butch next week.
Butch is next week.
Butch,
yeah, you got to tune in for that because
detecting.
Butch is always fun. And then after that, we're going to take a little bit of time off because we got a whole bunch of things organized. KG's going to be, where are you going to be? Red Dirt, something?
Oh, yeah. I'll be in Florida for a week, and then I'll be at the Red Dirt dig in Oklahoma, and that's going to be an awesome dig. Me and Sergeant Whitey, Steve Moore, a bunch of. I think Luby's going to be there too.
The Lube.
Lubert. Yeah, and Boots,
And Boots.
So I think there's going to be some really fun people at the Red Dirt dig. So I'm looking forward to that.
I'm going to be sad I missed that.
2 weeks after that, I'm back to Montana. Yeah, we kind of planned it around you. You know?
I figured you waited to see what I.
Another thing I want to do now. I know Garrett's working on that new gold machine or that.
Oh, the 24K or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to once they work some more of the logistics out about that. We'll try to get Steve Moore on or Steve Novakovich or somebody like that come on and talk about it.
Right. Somebody that actually can talk intelligently about it. Yeah. Instead of saying, I used it and I found a nugget or whatever.
Yeah, or somebody that's forced to sit in the third box and listen to you and I banter back and forth. Like, why am I even on here?
Yeah. It's got to be frustrating. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, I think that's about it, Cage. I don't know, unless somebody out there wants to talk about something else. What movie?
No, you'll pick the winner between 1 and
51. 51. I better write that down. 1 and 51.
Yeah.
And we'll announce it. And then also, in addition to the Apex giveaway, we got that Calico. We have 2 tokens out there still. They're still out there, obviously, because nobody's turned them in. And KG's got a video out with his initial clues. I'll be putting out another video here coming up soon to do the Arizona one. It'll be today, tomorrow, at some point. And then... Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, I actually I'll post because I posted it on all those like social media avenues, and all of the clues that I gave on here tonight I'll post on social media and on Diggin with KG and Ringy Facebook page. That'll be the main page, so you want to go to that every once in a while and check it out. Okay, I'll do that, Cage. That's an excellent idea.
Maybe you could find it, Ringy.
Maybe I could. I might know where to start looking. Probably go to your house first and then just kind of circle around,
As soon as my refrigerator runs out of beer, then we'll go out the backyard and look. Get a couple of fishing poles.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'll take a fishing pole and see if I can find it in the pond. Yeah. Be awesome. All right, anything else you want to talk about?
You don't have.
Check here real quick. What's the biggest deer you got, KG, ever?
Ever?
Yeah. What's the biggest deer you got? That's the question.
Oof, man. Score-wise, I think it's like 178, something like that. 178. In fact, hey, we still got a couple minutes. A lot of people, they see a couple deer behind me and stuff, but I'm gonna do a real quick pan around with my camera of my trophy room. If you don't, believe in hunting, you might want to look away. But if you believe in healthy food, you'll stay tuned.
All right.
So check it out here.
KG's
everybody.
Panorama coming right up. Here we go. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Oh, the bears.
Look at that. My knee just cracked. All right, we got some mule deer. Look at that. That's the mule deer wall. Moving on to the elk wall. All the milk I got with my bow, if you're wondering.
You know, I've only seen a couple that you got with your rifle. Almost everything is with a bow, isn't it?
Yeah, most everything. The old bow. All right. There we go.
There
Probably
you go.
lost a bunch of viewers
Yeah.
for them, but if not, that's okay
I'll
too.
sift through the hate mail for you and filter it out.
Thank you.
Yeah, take care of it.
Appreciate that. Maybe one of these days I'll give an antler away just for the heck of it.
Yeah, I still have that one you gave me for my birthday like years ago, like 10 years ago or something, that massive one side of an elk.
Elk, 6-point
it's
bull elk.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's in our living room right now. That's the only one CB will let in because it was awesome. All my deer mounts are like, kind of look like that thing you were showing, the jackalope earlier.
Yeah, and then the newest addition to the family, the old jackalope.
Yeah. That
One
is
of these
really
days,
cool.
I'll get one of those one of these days. I mean, like I say, I've seen several of them, but man, they are fast.
Yeah, very fast.
But, yeah,
All right, Cage.
anyway.
Well, that was a good time. Had a great time tonight. So stay tuned for more on the Calico hunts. Next week, tune in. We'll have Butch with us. And then after that, we'll stay tuned on the thing and see how our dives go in Florida. See if George gets lost at sea or what happens.
Yeah. We're going to see who finds the biggest megalodon tooth.
Yeah, we need to get some bets going.
Yeah.
Gary he'll get the bets all arranged. He's all about that.
Gary will have everything down to the T, down to the minute.
Right on.
Down to
all
the,
right.
the PSI in the tank. All right.
We'll have bets. We'll have
Good work
$5
tonight.
on who can last the longest on one tank. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember last time I was like holding my breath in Lake Erie because I did not want to come up.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you're not supposed to do that. But
No,
I was only in
you're
10 feet
not.
of water, so that's all right.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, good work tonight, Ringy.
All right, brother. From another mother. I'm gonna send it out then. All right.
Send it out. Tell
All
everybody
right.
hi for me.
All right.
Thanks for watching,
See you,
everybody.
See you,
Janet,
everybody.
Steve, Mark Cooper.
That's it for this week.
Celeste.
Thanks for watching the Runnin Gunnin Podcast
Alice.
Show, brought to you by Garrett Metal Detectors and ATC's
David.
NX5 Digging Tools.
Lauren.
Check the ATC event calendar at anacondatreasure.com for showtimes.
Rick.
And tune
the
in
girl that
again for
found,
another
Salt
extraordinary
Lake.
program packed with brilliance, insight, and fascinating guests. Wait a minute,
Carolyn,
am I still
she's
talking
on.
about this show?
Tom Burke.
Anyway, may silver and gold find its way into your
Yeah.
pans and under your coils this
Yeah,
week.
they actually killed
Nectar in the pot for everybody.
massive.
KG and Ringy out.
Joe.
All right, I gotta go.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Rich.